What a weekend. What a week. What a phenomenal time to be alive in this great country. The title, as you can see, is Cancer Culture Shock. And I think what shocks me most about cancel culture is we think it's a new thing. We think it's something that's just started here in the last 4 or 5 years with, the popularization of it. And what we need to realize, it's been going on for a very, very, very long time. In fact, biblically, it just occurred to me, it happened in the Garden of Eden. Satan's purpose was to cancel God out of Adam and Eve's culture. And then soon after that, Cain and Abel, one tried to cancel the other, in fact, did. And then when Cain went up in front of God and he's like, listen, don't cancel me out. I mean, it's been around part of us for a long time. What we don't like and what we don't understand and what we don't want to deal with, we try to cancel. Had an incident this last weekend. Broke my heart, actually. Actually, it was this week, and it just broke my heart. Um, Doing a lot of stuff for this group and this individual, and all they wanted to do was cancel me out of their system. I really don't care. They don't need me to do what they're going to do, but they definitely liked my resources. They definitely liked my input. And they just wanted to write me out because I happen to be an old white guy. Um, yeah. So some people will say, well, welcome to the real world, and that's how we've been treated for decades and centuries and millennia. And I can understand that response, but just interesting. But the real thing I wanted to talk about is, this cancer cultural thing that's going on with Dr. Seuss and with the other things that are just seem to be mind-boggling. Is chiropractic's been dealing with that for quite a while, almost its entire history. The medical profession in 1974 was ruled by the federal courts to have been practicing the elimination of a competing profession. It's called the Wilk versus AMA trial. You can look at that, and it's still ongoing. There are certain aspects of the medical community that don't want us to go away. They want to cancel us. The sad part of that, I mean, the really sad part of that is that's crept to within our profession. There's certain people that took the time, energy, and spent the money to get a chiropractor's degree, and they want our profession to go away. They want to change it from what it was. My answer is, why did you get a degree in chiropractic if you didn't want to be a chiropractor? If you wanted to be a medical doctor, go to medical school. If you want to be a physical therapist, go to physical therapy school. If you want to be an osteopath, go to osteopathy school. There's a great one here in Spartanburg, even. Um, it's just sad when people do this. But anyway, they're trying to cancel chiropractic, and one of the ways you cancel a culture, one of the ways you cancel a movement, one of the ways you cancel a profession is you take away its language, you take away its key phrases, its key words that the entire profession or culture is built on. And in chiropractic, that is subluxation. Now, subluxation was first used in the 1600s by the medical profession. In the 1890s, early 1900s, at the very latest 1910, 1905, chiropractic adopted it and changed it to the vertebral subluxation. And it's very specific, very specifically defined, very detailed and precise in what it means. It's very understandable by those that want to at least try to understand it. And it is still a work in progress, trying to verify all the components that philosophically our founders put there. A lot of it's been verified already. There's tons of evidence. Excuse me. Um, but to try to take that word away is like taking the cornerstone out of an old library building. Once you take that cornerstone out of that foundation, everything else starts to crumble. And that's how you cancel a culture. That's how you cancel something. That's how you cancel an author. That's how you cancel a demographic. That's how you cancel a country. Is by taking away their fundamental language. And we're seeing that now. Even well-meaning people. I've been coached by people that I pay to get rid of using subluxation in my advertising my material, my website, because, vertebral subluxation or vertical subway stations, people aren't going to understand that. And you know what? That's okay. I can teach them. I can teach them. Um, the funny thing is, if you just watch some of the pharmaceutical ads, they're coming up with new phrases all the time. Pancreatic insufficiency effusion, PIE. Call now to try this new drug. It's pathetic that we think that we underestimate the public and understanding what we have to offer. So, cancel culture, I'm continually shocked when people try to exclude other groups. They claim to be inclusive, and their inclusivity by definition excludes other people. That just blows my mind. But you know what? I'm still going to love on people. I'm still going to accept everybody that comes to my door, regardless of their condition or their ability to pay my fees. I'm still going to take people. I'm still going to love on them. Still do it every day. And if you know me, you know who I am. You know what I'm about. It just hurts. It really does. It really does. And I know I'm an old white guy, and I should probably just bow down to whatever the popular culture is. But a lot of white guys died over the last 250 years to give us this culture that people can say white guys weren't necessary. A lot of white guys died in the Civil War to protect and preserve the Union and to get rid of slavery. A lot of white guys died in the American Revolution to give us liberty. A lot of white guys died over the years to protect our freedoms of free speech and freedom to express ourselves. And it hurts when I look back upon, just my current family, the ones that have served and are devastated now with PTSD and with other things, disabilities, physical and mental, and them just written off because they just happen to be white guys. They sacrificed a lot to give you the freedom to write them off. So I guess I'll celebrate your cancel culture because that's what my dad fought in Vietnam and Korea for. That's what my brothers fought in Iraq and Iran for. That's what our forefathers fought in all the different wars to protect our freedoms. Not all the wars were for that, but some of the key ones to specifically protect us as a free country. So I guess I'll celebrate your cancel culture because that's what they fought and died for. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to celebrate cancel culture. Freedom of expression. Bill of Rights, First Amendment. There you go. So sorry about the ramble. Sorry it's been a while since I've posted. There's been a lot going on, a lot in the profession, a lot in my life, a lot in our businesses. We've just been pushing forward, having a lot of fun. But yeah, there you go. I'm going to celebrate cancel culture because you have to have a free country to be able to even think and express those things that make no sense when you dig any further. Love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.